Hello and welcome to our next episode on Ask the Experts, wherein we take up questions raised by people, by our clients. Most of the time it's clients, many a time it's also our friends and colleagues in the industry where they post questions to us on our YouTube channel. You can see the YouTube channel on the screen. Do subscribe to it, and we upload tons of content, say one video a week or something, and there's a lot of free content. You can see the link on your screen in the description below. Do subscribe and click on the bell icon so that whenever we upload, which is very frequently, you get a notification. So today's question is something very interesting. What is the difference between split knowledge and dual control and PCI DSS? Well, that is an interesting question and a very intriguing question. It stumps many people. You rarely see anybody give you a straight answer on that. And the reason is fairly simple, because the standard is not really very clear on that. So we thought, let us make a video. Even our own people I used to get confused initially. And so we thought, let us make a quick video on that and help out the fraternity, help out our clients. So split knowledge and dual control is referenced under requirement number 3.6.6, and let me read the control for you. If manual clear text cryptographic key management operations are used, these operations must be managed using split knowledge and dual control. That's the requirement. And there's an and over there. So many a time people will interpret it as an or. That's not the case. It's an and. So what is the difference between split knowledge and dual control? Split knowledge is when the key components are distributed between a minimum of two people. So if the key components are there, half the key is with somebody, half the key is with somebody else. Nobody can do anything with just half of their keys. That is split knowledge. Well, what about dual control then? Dual control is again the second confusing aspect of the requirement. Here it is minimum two people are required to do a key management operation. So that none of the two have access to the whole key. So it could be that, okay, there is person A, person B, and they have, one has half the key, the other has half of the key, and if they need to load it into a key management software or into a system, so in that case, one may be having the access code of that system and the other might have a physical lock of that system. So one goes with the lock, other goes with the key in his mind, and one puts in the lock, turns the key, other puts in the password to enter the system, then one person puts the one half of the key and the other person puts the second half of the key. So this eliminates the possibility that even if somehow one person could get both the half of the keys also, that key would actually be of no use. So this controls, one, that the key, nobody has access to both the keys, and second is, if using those keys, the key management functions cannot be done without at least a minimum of two people. So I really hope that helps. But one thing I'd like to say is that if you're really confused about this and what to do about it and what not to do about this, the key lies in the first part of the requirement. Let me read this again. Many people miss this thing. Okay, I've seen so many ROCs where this is misrepresented. If manual clear text cryptographic key management operations are used. If manual clear text cryptographic key management operations are used. So if you don't have a manual operation in place, then this control simply doesn't apply to you. If you're using an HSM, then this control simply becomes a non-applicable. So if you're having an HSM, as almost all of our clients do, and even probably most of the companies even now have, so in that case this control is simply not applicable. So but if you're using a manual clear text cryptographic key management operation, then in that case split knowledge and dual control are a mandate. So I hope that clears the cloud on split knowledge and dual key. If you're still confused, drop in a line to us on ask us at vistainfosec.com. You can see the email address on the screen. Drop us a line. Our experts will be in touch with you and help you get over the equation that you are unable to solve. If you have any other questions that you'd like us to take up in our future upcoming videos, do drop us that also. It could be, even if you've got a critical feedback, do drop us that also. That's also very much appreciated and welcome. I really hope this helps. Take care. See you in the next one. Bye bye.